Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is NAZURIN QAMARINA binti JAMALUDIN and I will explain about this MySQL PHP file named tbl-product.php. First of all, of course we have to open with the PHP method and include constant.php. Constant.php is a file that we have created earlier to call the database table named Fourssential in PHP MyAdmin. Then, we use if statement to call isSet $$post_add. Why? Because in the file that we have created to insert the product name insert-product.php, we use the post method for the form and declared add for the input type submit. So if isSet $$post_add, we have to declare new variables to insert the data into the products table in the database. First, we declare $image to insert the image of the product that we have uploaded to the form. We need to use $_files because the image type is files and not text. From this previous file, we can see that the input type is file and we name the image as image. The first bracket is to represent the file of the image, and the second bracket is to represent the name of the image to be stored in the database table. And then, we declare $ID_product equals to $_post in bracket ID_product to fetch the data that the user has already input in the previous form. That goes the same for the rest of these variables. So when we have already declared all of this, then we can insert these variables into the database table products.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is MALIHAH binti FAIRUZ, and for now I will continue explaining the coding for tbl-product.php. So after we had declared all the variables here, which will be assigned with the data that have been entered by user at the form from the previous PHP file, which is insert-product.php here. So now we will proceed to insert all data that had been fetched to the products table in database. Next, we will declare a new variable here, which is $SQL, and this variable will hold the data and perform the process to add the data into the database. So we use insert into command to add all data into the database, following the name of the table in database, which is products. Then we will put all the attributes of products table in sequence, which are ID product info, description product, price product, quantity stock, and also image product. Values command here will assign the data into the database. So we put all the variables that we had declared before in here. Okay, as a reminder, we have to make sure that the arrangement of the variables are the same as the sequence of attributes that we assigned here, unless it will be an error to display the data. Next, we want to ensure that all data have been inserted successfully, so we use if MySQLi query with the parameter con and SQL. So if the database could be connected and perform the insert process into the database, a message will be displayed, which is in JavaScript alert added product successfully. If not, there are no message will be displayed and the process will be end. To be concluded, TBL product.php could perform the process of adding new products successfully into the products table in database by using the SQL method, which is insert into command.
Assalamualaikum and hi, my name is Arief Ikhmal by Shafie, and today I will tell you what will happen on page search.php. As you can see, we will start with include cast/header.php, which it is a header for the customer page, and we will also include constant.php, which it will connect to the PHP MyAdmin database. So it will start with condition if I set $post search, which it will find out whether the data entered by the customer exists or not. If not, or the data is null, it will continue to the output, could not search. If it is same as the data in database, it will continue to the next procedure. Next, $search queue is a variable that will be held by the post search. When the post search has found and data exists, $search queue will hold the data as well. For example, the customer enters port 1 into the system. Post search will find out whether the port 1 exists or not. If it exists, it will given to search queue to hold the data with the peg replace function. The function for peg replace is to return the same string as what we wrote in the system. If you can see in the peg replace function, it also has hashtag 0 to 9 and A to Z. It is intended to allow the search queue to accept all input from 0 to 9 or from A to Z. After holding the input, we will look at $query. $query will be linked to the database, which it will select from the table product where ID product is like $search queue. If it is not the same, it will return with could not search. If the data entered is the same, $query will hold the data as well. For $count, it is intended for us to know if there is a product entered by the customer. For example, in the database, we have product 1 to 3. If the customer enters the data other than product 1 to 3, it will produce a result that says there was no search result. If it is available and same in the database, it will fetch back with the data entered by the customer. So, $output will display all the data in the database after completing all the above processes, which $display image will display a picture of the product with a width and height of 110. So yeah, that's all.
Okay, hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is FAKHRUL FAUZAN bin LUKMAN. Okay, so this is the body for the search.php page. So the form action is the search.php. So we are using the post method to send data to the server to create or update the resource. So we will input the text, which is for user to enter the product code. So next, the div class information is for the information for the user to enter what type of product code that was available. So there are 3 type of product code, which is prod 1 for the standard mask, which is the disposable face mask and the standard deluxe face mask, and the product 2 for the custom made mask, which is for the clothes and the kids face mask, and for the prod 3 is for the special mask, which is the face shield mask and the package of the mask. And then for the div class results, it will print the display image, which is the product image. And then for the div class results details, it will print the output. Either there was no search result if there was none from the 3 type of the product that user had entered, and also it will output the product info ID, product name, and the product price if user entered the three type of the product code. So that's all from me. Thank you.